As the matter stands in my view, the singing of the impound song and its lyrics should be left to the political contestations and engagement on its message by the political role players. Accordingly, the objective evaluation of the impound song is that it does not constitute hate speech, but rather it deserves to be protected under the rubric of freedom of speech. In the current political situation, the impound song is directed at articulating the failures of the current government in addressing the issues of economic empowerment, land reform, and distribution. If anything, this calls for a generous delineation of the bounds of the constitutional guarantee of freedom of expression. Thus, in my view, declaring the impound song to be a hate speech would significantly alter or curtail freedom of expression. In the light of the above, I find that Afriforum has failed to make out a case that the lyrics in the impound song constitute hate speech as envisaged in Section 10.1 and 7A of the Equality Act. The order. In the circumstances, the following order is made: kiss the boer, or kill the boer, or kiss the farmer, close quote. Constitute hate speech and unfair discrimination is dismissed. 2. The complaint that the second song sang, open quote, Bizani E Fire Brigade, close quote, open quote, call the fire brigade, constitute hate speech and unfair discrimination is dismissed. The complainant is to pay the cost of the suit. Yes. I heard the judgment.
Kiss the boer, the father, kiss the boer, the father.
Kill the poor, kill the farmer, 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 kill the poor, kill the farmer.
We want to take this opportunity to thank the sober judge, Judge Molahlehi, for delivering such a good, handing down such a good judgment. Today we celebrate because we've been harassed by Afriforum for the longest time. And today, really the judge was simply saying to them, you are all idiots. You don't know the law that you've made yourself. Remember that they played a critical role in the creating of the constitution, because they don't understand. They brought here witnesses that couldn't even argue their own case. I mean, Mr. Rhodes, who claimed to be an expert, his testimony was dismissed. And the judge said, I don't see any expert in this judgment, that in this witness that you provided. We've seen Prince Lou, who came here and told us about the 2008 case of robbery. I mean, the EFF was not even formed. So they're foolish like that. But we're happy that today the judge really confirmed what we've always been saying, that we are an economic emancipation movement that seeks to eradicate poverty, that seeks to emancipate our people from slavery, and then we'll stop at nothing fighting for our people. And also, this racist Afriforum wanted us to pay 500,000. So you can see that really their motive is just to destroy the EFF. And we can certainly say to the South Africans that nothing and no one will destroy the EFF. The EFF is here to stay. The EFF is preparing to be the governing party, so they must just get used to it. And if they feel that they are uncomfortable, perhaps it's time that they pack their bags and go, because maybe they've overstayed their welcome here in South Africa.
We are disappointed by the judgment, obviously. We believe that the judgment contains several very fundamental errors, which we can talk about if you want. So we will file an appeal. We have already discussed it, we have already decided such, and we are concerned that we live in a political system, in a country, in a legal system where it's quite obvious, or this ruling makes it quite obvious, that when a leader of a political party blatantly and openly romanticizes violence towards minority communities, it's condoned and it's accepted by the courts, and that's something we cannot accept.